Raw Aussie athlete, ultramarathon runner, health pioneer, fruit lover, lifestyle consultant, motivational speaker, running on fruit to save the world one banana at a time.
Today I would like to talk to you in my running tips about whether runners need salt. So most runners feel like they have a fear of hyponatremia, which is having low sodium in the blood, which can be life-threatening. They fear that, especially the ultra runners from marathons upwards. The reality is that runners only need to eat salt if they're eating salt. And I'll explain why. Like me, I never eat salt. So I need to replace some minerals when I run, but I don't need to rely on salt for that. And I never have salt for that. I don't have salt capsules. I don't take any of the forms of salt that other runners take. I just use celery and fruits and vegetables, and that more than meets my needs. Because I haven't created in my physiology a need to take salt, because I'm not throwing off all my minerals as waste products. Basically, when your body is used to eating salt, your aldosterone levels, which is a hormone in your body that regulates your potassium levels and indirectly regulates your sodium levels, the level of aldosterone will be lower if you eat salt. And the consequences of that is your body gets really good at throwing off minerals and salt in your urine, in your sweat. And the interesting thing is that when you suddenly stop taking salt, when you have been having salt in your diet, even small amounts of salt, even just the amount that's in breads and things like that, even if you don't add salt to your foods, just a little bit of salt will still keep your aldosterone levels down. Once you stop taking salt at all, eliminate every single food in your diet that has salt, then it'll take, in my experience, in other people's experience that have done this, it takes around 2, maybe even 3 months for your body to adjust the level of aldosterone to bring it up to a higher level, so you get better at holding on to your minerals and keeping them because you don't have an excess of them. If you have too many minerals, then you'll end up retaining, like say, if you have too much sodium, your body will have to retain fluid in order to eliminate that in your urine, and that'll create extra blood pressure as you're retaining that fluid in your bloodstream, which leads to hypertension and affects you in lots of different ways that are not that much fun. So when you're in that transition period where you've stopped having salt in your diet, your body will still be throwing off lots of minerals in your urine and in your sweat, particularly sodium. So if during that transition period you go out and run, say, a 100-mile race in a hot environment, eating fruits and vegetables is not going to give you enough minerals to avoid hyponatremia in that race, and you could be at great risk of getting hyponatremia and be on your way to the hospital, and it could threaten your life. So it's really not worth it. So when you do transition to not having salt in your diet at all, it's good to just not do any ultras during that period, not do anything that's ultra endurance that requires a lot of sweating. You can go out and run a marathon, it should be fine. But anything longer than that, you need to you just need to stay safe and really pay attention to what's going on. After the few months have gone by, you'll find that just eating a diet that has regular, like say a salad each day, and then just having some celery during races that are 100 miles or longer, you'll have no problems at all keeping up enough minerals in your body so that your electrolytes work effectively. So that's today's tip. I look forward to bringing you more tips in the near future. Have a great day.
Stay tuned for the next exciting adventure with Raw Aussie Athlete. Here, Raw Aussie Athlete reveals secrets from the depths of the galaxy. Watch Raw Aussie Athlete on his valiant and chivalrous pursuits, surrendering to the noble values of honesty, openness, and integrity, and to the timeless traits of truth, justice, and the 80-10-10 way. How will his life unfold? Which mountain will he next conquer? Where will his heart lead him? Will he find true love? Join Raw Aussie Athlete on his bold, fortuitous journey to unleash passion and purpose upon the universe and beyond. Like, subscribe, visit, add, and follow Raw Aussie Athlete.